Hello fellow collectors, this is Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. Now I wanted to do another hits or misses video for the Gotham by Gaslight 1/5 scale statue from our friends over at Prime 1 Studio. Now this one actually has been up for pre-order for quite some time. It's actually going to be releasing any moment now, which is very exciting, and because of that it's actually piqued my interest. This is a really cool piece. It's based off of comic book art, and you guys know how much I love that, so I thought maybe this would be worth a revisit. Let's talk about the story and let's talk about the statue. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background in case you didn't know about it. But basically, Gotham by Gaslight is a DC Comics one-shot, initially released as a 52-page one-shot in February of 1989 by Brian Augustin and Mike Mignola. The story revolves around a 19th century version of Bruce Wayne making his debut as Batman just as Jack the Ripper has arrived in Gotham City. And so basically that is the summary, but I wanted to give you a little bit more in depth about what actually happens in this story. So in 1889, Bruce Wayne is on a tour of Europe. He's actually studying under Dr. Freud. And Bruce tells Freud that he has a recurring dream in which he recalls the murder of his parents and decides he must return to Gotham City. And basically he meets Gordon there. There's some things going on with a man who poisoned his wife and tried to commit suicide with the poison, which left him alive with a permanent grin. Who does that sound like? Also at the same time, a series of murders of women take place, and some people begin to suspect that Batman is the murderer. It is soon discovered that Jack the Ripper has come to Gotham, as the murders in Gotham City seem to resemble the Ripper murders in London. Of course, there was a search of Wayne Manor, a bloody knife is found, and Bruce is arrested and convicted and sent to Arkham Asylum. And of course he has to fight his way out and justify and to try to figure out and solve these murders, of course, with Jack the Ripper. What an amazing villain. And of course the time period this takes place in, the 1800s, the late 1800s, that steampunk. I absolutely love that time in history, and I love the steampunk look. And so that's really what's kind of inspired me to this statue here. And again, Prime 1 is doing an amazing job with this. This is part of their 1/5 scale line. They've already had a couple of releases, but this one, like I said, is going to be releasing soon, and I really want to revisit it. It's not a scale that I collect, but it's having me second guess some of these comic book pieces. Do I need all of 1/3 scale pieces in my collection? I love them. I also collect 1/4, as many of you know, but this one in particular speaks to me, and I think it's because of the base, it's because of the smoke around it. Of course, this is, again, 1/5 scale, and it is an Arkham Origins skin. That's how they were able to pull this one off. I just feel like they did a really, really good job with this piece. Lots of different swap outs. Of course, you notice the fact that there is a blue and also black version. We're looking at the EX right here, different head swap outs. And it's a good price point. It's $4.99. Now, some of you might say, well, that's an old premium format price. Yes, it is an old premium format price. Those prices are very rare anymore. So this is kind of the new normal for a 1/5 scale piece. But it's also incredibly detailed. So basically, if you love the look of a 1/3 scale piece but don't have the room, in my opinion, these pieces are very convenient and perfect for you. I do have some spaces in my collection where I can put some smaller scale things, but I'm really impressed overall with this piece. And like I said, it's just really kind of caught my attention lately. I know it's been out for a while on pre-order, but I really, really dig it, and I think it's a really well done piece, and I really like the fact that, again, it's taken directly from the comics. You guys know how much I love that, to pair up the comic book art with the actual art of the 3D statue. I just feel like it's incredibly well sculpted. We're getting a 360 look here from Prime 1 of all the things that you get, but I really feel like it's just a really fun piece. I love that it's tall. I love that, it just has that classic Batman kind of like, hovering down over the streets of Gotham trying to solve this crime from Jack the Ripper. So it's just a really interesting take, and I just thought it would be fun to kind of revisit this with you guys today. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of this piece? And also, not only that, what do you think of this scale? 1/5 might not be for everybody. It's kind of a middle price point. Again, the prices are getting up there a little bit more. I mean, they're definitely not a budget piece necessarily, but I guess you could look at it as a budget piece as well, because it's not $700-800. It's not $1,000. It's kind of middle of the road. But I do really feel like these 1/5 scale pieces have a place in collections. I think it's incredibly well done, and you guys know how well Prime 1 sculpts things. They are masters at what they do. But I do want to know your thoughts down below. If you think I should add this to my collection, is this a no-brainer? I don't think they're going to probably do a 1/3 scale Gotham by Gaslight. So this might be my only opportunity, but I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? I do feel like this is absolutely a hit. I think it's well worth the money, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a big piece. Their other 1/5 scale pieces are quite large, and I think this one is going to be quite large as well and have a great presence in the collection. But again, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. I just want to thank you guys so very much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the history lesson with me on that story, because it is a fantastic story from DC Comics. But anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.